Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I am your Dungeon Master, Alldragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter and also a carpenter from an asteroid close to Brow.
Hi, I'm Cozy Cat Gamer MC. I play Darrakar. He's a Minotaur fighter from Brawl.
Hi everyone, I'm Dakami-sama and I play Solas Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma.
Hi, I'm Diamond Worm, and I play Lankas Skipzaggle, an Illusionist Thief Tinker Gnome from Kryn.
I'm James. I play Ockar, Human Paladin, and Specialty Priest of Tyr for the Rock of Brawl.
Hello everyone, I'm Salem Motor. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a Druid from Grayspace.
Hey there, I'm Zakhan. I play Lafdul Moonglade, who is an Elven Specialty Priest and Thief multiclass from Realm Space, and his gimmick is coming up with fun titles every week. So his current title is The Guy's Gathering Gregarious Guest, because he's planning on potentially putting up a disguise and being a guest on an asteroid at some point. Spying.
So for those viewers who wish to give the player or Dungeon Master of their choice a reroll, 500 bits will do just that. Currently, Braxon has one, Finn, Darrakar, and Lankas have 2, Ockar, Lafdul, and Solas have 0. I, the Dungeon Master, only have 15. So we left off last time.
Please give a reroll to the poor paladin who has 0.
No, I think you should give it to the poor Dungeon Master who only has 15.
So you can round up
I only have 15. So we left off last time. The party did make it back to the asteroid belt at the end of the session. They will be looking for the rendezvous point that they have on a chart from the final ship, I believe. But we do have a full group today, so there's some items that need to be distributed. You guys all happy to start with that?
Yeah, I'm looking through things at the moment.
Regarding arrows and bolts and stuff, do the people that have multiple interests on these items, do you want to... I'm just asking, would people rather split them equally between all members that have shown interest on the items? Or do people just want to roll for the entire lot? Because I'm happy with splitting, however many I have to split with.
I'm not sure how you really split 25 evenly.
Well, someone gets one more.
Yeah, you could always roll to see who gets one more. Of course, 25 splits 5 ways.
Divide by 3.
Was the was that bag of holding thing the thing that hurt Braxon?
No, that was a helmet. The bag of holding separate. Those are sheaf arrows, Brax. Need a longbow for sheaf arrows.
Right.
I'm only putting interest in Finnel'ar because he's got a longbow. That's why I was willing to split them with Ockar.
Okay. I think I've got a short bow, but I can fire a longbow.
Yeah. The guy who never uses a short... There is a magical short bow. If you...
Yeah,
I'd be annoyed at you.
Yeah, but Ockar has a...
Yeah, I know you do.
Has a longbow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So there was a question about splitting arrows and bolts.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Let me put it this way. Any objections?
No, that makes sense. I didn't understand it before.
Okay. So no objections. Okay. Do you want to start with the arrows then?
Yeah.
Arrows and bolts, that kind of thing.
These are the sheaf arrows, the 2 quivers. They were the first item on our list.
Yeah, hang on.
You're
right. I don't think I've got a longbow. Let me have a look.
You definitely don't have a magical one. I know that.
I've never
I've got
seen you use a longbow.
I've got a short bow.
So you can't use those arrows?
And my short bow is already a magical one.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's a magical. It's a
halfling bow.
use short bow with flight arrows.
Was that of halfling design? If I remember correctly.
Oh, I can't remember, but I don't seem to have any pluses on it, so I'm kind of not sure what it does.
Wow, you've
You
had
haven't
that
been
since
using it
Green
enough.
Shield.
Yeah, I've been using it.
There's another short bow that I'm throwing an interest in anyway. So
I like the idea of a bow that sets fire to things. Do you know what? I'll take my name off it because I don't really need it. And I'm going to take my name off the if those quivers are sheath arrows, they're long bows, then I'll take my name off that as well.
Irish flight arrows down at line 29.
Right, we'll get to them.
Yeah.
We'll focus on the sheaf arrows now,
Yeah.
please.
So, I think we last were explaining those.
Yeah, we'll split them between Loire and you.
Do we want to roll to see who gets the extra arrow?
You can have the extra arrow because yours is the main piece, mine's the apprentice. So.
I'm going to take my name off the short bow as well. I'm going to try and get the next long bow.
Okay, so 13 arrows to Ockar and 12 to Loire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a second.
And Loire actually might decide to bring magical arrows next time. He didn't on this one. I was looking at his encumbrances, like, yeah, that's why he didn't take them.
I mean, honestly, I would say, like, always split your arrows in that case.
I do normally, but he's got a really low strength.
Well, no, but I mean, like, if you've got if you're taking 10 arrows, let's say, 5, then take 5 normal and 5 magical.
Normally. This is my character that I don't focus on as much as I do with Lafdul, so I tend to forget.
Okay.
Probably what happened. And I noticed I had it on the ship sheet, so I was like, oh, well.
Well, now
yeah,
now you can make that decision. All right. Flight arrows next. The 9 flight arrows.
Yeah. That is something that Finn, Lancel, and Ockar want. Do we want to just split that so that each of us gets 3?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Braxton's got a short bow. Is he not putting any interest in?
No, I've taken it off.
All right.
Okay, so Ingritha, Lafdul, and Finn get 3 each?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Strike through it when everyone's, well, so we know we've marked that item off.
Well, Fate Who says that. I think the striking off is for when you've put it in your inventory. The Fate Who tells you who gets it.
I've decided I want to get Braxon to switch to a long bow because I'll have a longer range for that. Be better for firing between ships.
Well, it does more damage. You can get a composite longbow and make use of your strength.
I could make one. But
you need to. It's not the composite. It's the. You just need to make a bow or get a bow that is for your strength.
I thought composite longbows were that.
Nope. Composite. So any bow can be made to have a higher draw weight. Any bow can do that. Composite bows have a slightly different range and slightly different weapon speed.
Yeah.
Oh,
different
right.
saving throws as well, I think.
So a composite bow is faster slightly.
If I remember correctly, yes.
And I don't think my elven composite bow has like a higher strength rating than normal.
I think the only bow that you guys have gotten is the one that Lafdul is currently using. That has a specific strength.
I got rid of that a long time ago.
Okay, well, that was the
that Braxon was supposed to get.
Yes, that was the bow that I expected Braxon to take, while I expected you to take the magic bow, and it was the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh well, but yeah, I think that's the only one that I've done that required a strength bonus, or that granted a bonus to damage and or hit. Okay, next up we've got some light crossbow bolts.
I think any of us uses light crossbow bolts.
Darrakar uses light crossbow.
Doesn't Darrakar have light crossbow?
Does he?
Darrakar?
Yeah, I
If
do.
so.
Then Darrakar, you haven't marked anything on the player sheet. Do you want the light crossbow bolts?
Let me see.
That's why I'm wondering if he just took items off ahead of time, because that's why I don't see the halberd or the bugbear armor.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I think he did.
that is what I did. I'm sorry if I did that
No,
wrong.
that's fine. As long as we understand what, if it's just those two items, was there anything else?
No.
Yeah, I mean, you're the only one, well, that uses the armor, but I think you're also the only one that put an interest in for the halberd, because you use halberd, so that's fine.
Just go back here and
yeah.
look at those crossbow bolts.
Yeah. One of them is apparently dragon slaying bolts, and the other one has strong combat enchantment.
Ah, here.
If you're the only one that
Okay.
can use them, then take them.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just check to see what type of crossbow I have. I think
could be-
it's a light, but I'm not sure.
Just say, unless it was
It is a light
Special?
crossbow, yes.
So do you want those bolts?
Yeah, I can use those.
I'll put his interest in for those items. So.
Braxon attack them also.
No, Cape put his tag in Braxon's, whereas I put his in his. I did it for him, sorry. That's fine. I wasn't sure if he was around. Now that I know you are, we'll touch it.
Okay, any other items that you guys feel are worth splitting up? Okay.
Well,
I-
you
Was
could-
the
Javelins, but I've no interest in using javelins.
Yeah, we have like 2 sets of javelins of lightning.
Oh, and Ockar's the only one who put interest in both of them. So
yeah.
I was just gonna give like the whole pile of them to Ingritha.
Fair enough.
Well, you're
All
the
All right.
only one who
Well, if
put
they're not going to be
interest in them.
split, then we can handle them in order. Just because
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
tends to be easier for me to do it in order. I assume you have the large white fur pelt as the first item.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that.
So the ones that want that are Finn and Solas. So go ahead and roll. I believe Solas gets a +1 to his luck stone.
Plus two.
+2 to his luck stone.
Yeah, I took off my interest because it was only for the war, and I tend to favor main characters over interests.
wait, why did some more things just disappear? Are those more?
Those were the crossbow bolts.
All right.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Finn, you're now the owner of a large white fur pelt that you can drape around your shoulders. I will note that whatever it does will carry over if you're wearing it when you go into animal form.
That's nice.
I will do a quick note that Finn rolled a hunting failure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, no one put any interest in this bugbear set of scale armor with black steel scales, so we'll skip it.
Okay.
Though I think Darrakar is the only one
Yeah,
who
I
can
think
wear it.
Darrakar was taking both.
Well,
Was he?
let's skip it for now then and go on to.
I
other-
didn't
other
realize that was still there.
Well, no, there were 2 sets of bugbear-sized
Yeah,
armor.
he's taken the male one
Let's
and the
move.
halberd.
Let's
Let's
move on.
move.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
yeah,
Let-
the male
We can
one was
come
more
back to it. We can
important.
come back to it.
Yeah, let's
fine.
skip the scale armor for now. Next is a pouch made of thick black furred pelt with goblinoid runes burned to the exterior. We know it's a bag of holding. Braxon, Finn, Lankas, and Solas want this one, so the 4 of you roll off.
I guessing your item limit. That's why you didn't put your interest in.
I'm at my item limit, and there are things that I would want more than just having a bag of holding.
It could be
Solas
a sizing
gets it.
bag.
Solus gets that.
Woohoo!
Oh no, the guy with the lowest strength gets it. He's gonna be so brag happy now.
He can
Oh,
carry all of
Solas
his.
is so happy.
He
So-
can carry all. He can carry all his spell components in there.
Solus, you
spell
find
books.
that weighs 15 pounds, no matter what you put inside.
Oh,
So it weighs about the weight that I can carry.
It's a heavy bag of holding.
What's your strength?
7.
yeah,
More of a
7, and
suit.
it has been increased by once.
Look. Solus has arms that are comparable to spaghetti.
Yep.
that's- They must be sinewy because he does a lot of writing.
Yeah, he's got carpal tunnel real bad.
Solas has a really good constitution, but a really bad strength.
Okay, so next, a flute made of mahogany, inlaid with silver scroll work, curling and wisping designs. Alteration elemental air. It creates wind.
I
Lankas
don't
and
need-
Solas want this.
I don't need all of that. I just need the what the item is.
So the two of you roll off.
I'm actually going to give this to Lankas.
Okay.
Yeah, Lankas really wanted a flute.
I kind of thought that maybe you clicked it just to trade me for if I got the bag of holding.
No, I was planning on potentially giving it to my apprentice.
The apprentice that he doesn't technically know anything about yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's... You got a character
Technically.
sheet for him.
Yeah, but his character doesn't
There
know
is a
anything
sheet.
yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just wondering if it exists.
His
Yeah.
Next.
his apprentice is currently in the plane of shadow because he's
No, they are
foreshadowing.
still in
Right.
Tirspace. Tyr.
That could be anywhere.
So next is the first set of javelins of lightning, which are made of gray wood with steel heads. I'm the only one who put interest on this one, so I'm picking those up and handing them to Ingritha, so she has a way to confidently deal damage to something.
Okay, just a second.
Rolls a 1, hits someone in the head with a lightning bolt.
Also-
Javelin.
Also, between the Ingritha is spelled Ingritha.
Sorry, someone put Loire as Loise or something, Louise or something. I don't know what it was. That was Lafdul who put an interest on the arrows.
Next is a short bow of red wood that ignites any arrow fired from it, and Lafdul has interest in that one, so Lafdul gets it to give to his apprentice.
Oh, for myself.
Oh, to keep
Loire,
from because he's
has
crazy.
Loire has a magic longbow. He got one before Lafdul did.
Okay, so you're taking the that short bow. No one else is interested.
I mean, I was interested, but I figured I'd rather give it to Lafdul right now.
Yeah, I was, and I figured I won't get to use it much because I never end up using bow and arrow.
Yeah, because you always throw your axe at people because it's returning.
And you can be in their face.
Yeah, there's that, but also I end up in melee very quickly.
So next is a silvery black pearl that's probably a pearl of power, and Finn, Lankas, and Solas want it. I'm surprised Lafdul didn't want it.
The wizard only one, that's why.
Then I'm surprised
Yes,
Finn wants it.
Finn. That is a wizard-only item.
Now it's only Lankas and Solas.
Okay.
I'm probably not getting that. In fact,
No,
I think
but
I
no.
can't because he
Solas,
gets a
you
plus
get the
2.
pearl.
Oh, that was almost a 2. A 20, I mean.
I mean,
That was
literally,
so
when I rolled
close.
a 2, I couldn't get it
Yeah.
because he gets a
Well,
plus 2.
if I had roll 1, I would have given it to you. I will take natural 1s and 20s into account.
Yeah, that's
Next
actually
is-
hold on. That is actually a good thing. Even with that bonus, natural ones are still fail and
Lowest.
20s are still. I mean, since it's roll high anyway, 20 is gonna unless two people roll a 20, it doesn't matter. So anyway,
It's a tiebreaker. So next is a black one that makes you Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Like
I
us and
still
Solas
hate
want
that.
it.
Reminds him of Dark Elves. He doesn't like it.
Lankas gets it.
Ooh, that's
There you go,
that was a
Lankas.
close one.
That was.
It'll help him with his thief stuff. He can climb walls.
He's
Like a
already
web.
got spider climbing
Well,
boots.
climb walls
I already got
that
that.
he
I want
could
it for the other
already
two
climb.
things.
Yeah, summon the spiders. Next is the brooch of shielding.
Just
that
second,
looks
just
like
second,
a.
just second, just second. There we go. Okay. All right, ready. Brooch
Next
of
to the
shielding?
brooch of shielding that looks like a curled up spider. Braxon, Lafdul, and Lankas want it, so roll off.
I only wanted it for my apprentice, and I was willing to pass it up to Lankas, but now that
Roll up.
Braxon's putting in, no,
Just
I'm
roll.
passing.
Just you're passing. Okay.
Lankas gets it.
I will always give items to the main characters first.
Okay.
That's the Lankas is not a main character, I see.
I was going to give it to one of the helmsmen if I got it.
I wanted to give it to Loire and I thought Lankas he's got shield. Loire doesn't have shield. so
Okay,
that's-
okay. So skipping over the quilted suit of armor because no one wants it.
Okay.
Next is a headdress that lets you summon fiends and contains an extra dimensional space. For some reason, Lafdul wants this horrible
And
thing.
hurts anyone who uses it that isn't evil.
I want to set it on fire, but Lafdul wants it.
After
Solas
just-
wants to set it on fire.
After wants to somehow get rid of the evil enchantment. He wants to see if it's possible by doing
I
research.
mean, if you
but
two
he-
want to set it on fire, you can try and roll for it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fine. I'm gonna roll for it so I can destroy it.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Since you
Sure.
guys have decided to run this way, as you put down interest and you roll for it, you can always say, "I want to get this and destroy it. I want to get this and give it to an NPC. I want to get this and sell it." You know, like these can all be reasons to put your interest down, since you're not doing a more like a different attempt at balancing things. So
Okay.
yeah, if you want to destroy it, put your interest down.
Okay, let's roll off, Lafdul.
I am. Are you willing to wait one?
God damn it.
Sometime. No, I've already started speaking, so I'll say it anyway, regardless. Because I was gonna say, you mind waiting one day? I will commune and ask my deity if it's possible to disenchant that part of it.
Well, it's yours now anyway, so
Your
Yeah.
deity has
He has to roll.
decided.
He has to roll and see if he rolled a 1.
Lafdul's
Okay.
deity has
Principle.
decided. Lafdul's deity decided that Ockar
Okay,
doesn't
fine.
deserve-
You can do whatever you want to try to figure that out. But if it can't be disenchanted, we break it.
I just want to know if I could disenchant the fiend aspect. I don't want to summon fiends or hurt myself.
Yeah, but if you can't fix that, we break it. That's the deal.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't disenchant it, then yeah, I don't have a problem with being.
But Lefdell wants to keep the part that it hurts him.
Oh,
Yes, he does. He's a masochist. That's the reason why he has the ring of regeneration.
you know what? If there was a masochist-like trait, I might take.
I mean, it's
for non-weapon
Lefdell. It's not
proficiency.
that. It's not just summoning fiends that makes it hurt you. It's the fact that it's enchanted to be evil.
Mm-hmm. Okay, moving on. If all's good.
Yep.
Potion of Danger Protection. Everyone but Darrakar wants it, so let's all roll.
Funny enough, would my Erevan even approve of such an item for me?
The headdress?
Oh, the potion.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing.
Well, Ockar wins it.
Okay, give me a second. I mean, the main thing is like, as long as you aren't using your powers to you know, like he gives you powers for a reason, but he also expects you to do things on your own. So as long as you're not relying on the powers all the time, then it's fine. Okay. All right, next up.
Next up is a potion of healing. And everyone except for Lafdul and Solas want this, so roll off again.
Wait, hold on.
Bone
hold on.
Flask Potion of Healing.
Yeah, Bone Flask. So, waiting for Darrakar's roll.
Oh, yep. I'll do that.
All right, can you describe it to me more?
It's a Bone Flask filled with a blood red liquid.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
Bright red liquid. Oh no, blood
Blood-
red. You're right.
Yeah. So Braxon gets that one.
I was only seeing one other bone thing, and my eyes were just like going right over
Going
the items.
cross-eyed.
All right, so who goes it? Gets it?
Braxton.
Okay.
I know when you're dead.
I'm thinking this is a cursed item now.
No, I was literally like, I was. There were two bone things, but I was my eyes were literally only seeing one.
Well,
then when I did a
we're
search for
going
it, I found it. So.
Well, we're going to the next bone thing.
Okay.
So next is a bone flask filled with an oily black liquid that smells of seaweed.
Yep.
It is a potion of swimming. Braxton, Ockar, and Solas want this. I thought Braxton had water breathing.
No, he's got swimming gloves.
No, he does have a new helm of water breathing.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
professional,
Water
I mean,
breathing doesn't help you to swim though, but he does have some gauntlets.
So, okay, so Braxton,
Good
Lankas, Ockar, and Solas, let's roll off.
And to be fair, Braxon hasn't had anything, so
It goes to Lankas.
Last minute jump in.
I've had one potion, but that's fine.
Next is the potion that Solas really wants.
You
longevity.
can't always rely on
Wait,
polymorphs.
Okay, so next is a glittering golden liquid that smells of rotting flesh. It doesn't mention what kind of flask it's in. It's a potion of longevity. Braxton,
it doesn't.
Finn, Ockar, and Solas want this one. So let's roll off.
Yeah, Solas wants to not be 50.
You need to mark off how many times you drank that potion as well.
Does a potion of longevity reduce your age, or does it make it so that your maximum is higher?
It reduces your age.
We didn't get. Oh, did Braxton roll? Braxton rolled the 8. Okay, so Finn gets it.
No, I rolled a 15, didn't I?
There's an 8
That was for the
underneath
last one.
15.
Oh, right. Okay. I don't know why I'm.
Your eyes just went past it, like mine did. All right, so Finn
Next.
gets that. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
I like to keep
Effort.
I like to keep things together on my list. So like I put in potions with other potions on your character sheet so that they're not all over the place. Okay, next
Now,
up.
I have like categorized.
Next is a crystal vial with a bitter smelling purple liquid. Oh, no, it's no, I got it mixed up. That's a glass jar with a translucent milky white oil. It's an oil of slipperiness. And Braxton, Lafdul, and Ockar want this.
I've had great fun with them.
I made a giant fall off a cliff with that. Okay, Braxton gets it.
All right, Braxton, let's go ahead and do that.
What was that? That was the.
Oil of slipperiness.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I think that's the thing I lost when I fell over.
Yeah, you did. You broke one, didn't you?
Yeah.
And Old was saying that was the cursed item that you lucked out on.
Yeah. Next is a crystal vial filled with a bitter smelling purple liquid. It's a potion of extra healing. Braxton, Darrakar, Finn, Lankas, and Ockar. Let's roll
Hey,
off.
I'm in as well. I use mine
Oh,
as well.
Finn,
So just about
Lafdul.
everyone, huh?
Just about everyone but Solas. It goes
Ooh,
Lafdul.
That's
well
a
done,
lot of
Lafdul.
high rolls. Wow.
That was great.
Somebody's been praying to the gods of Roll20.
I don't mind losing that way at all.
It is kind of amusing to be like, you roll. I'm like, oh yeah, look at my roll. It's so good. I got a 17 or an 18, and then along comes like another 18 and then a 19, and like, oh well,
Yeah, just
shucks.
one-upping you.
Yeah,
each
yeah.
time.
I was like, I was like 17, yes. And then I looked up and went, oh, Darrakar got 18.
And then Lafdul got 19.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's okay.
Next, we have a priest scroll that has 4 spells at caster level 14, which are Cause Moderate Wounds, Strength of 1, Extra-Dimensional Pocket, and Conjure Fire Elemental. Finn, Ockar, and Solas want this one.
Yeah, I've already got Fire Elemental. So.
Good idea, Finn. Good idea.
Solas gets this one.
All right. Get that into
Yeah.
there.
Next is a priest scroll with 2 spells of Insect Plague and Unholy Word. Finn, Lafdul, and Solas want this one. That one sounds like a very evil scroll to me, but
I think I'm the only one that would even use the Unholy Word part of it.
Yeah, I think I will take my tap off of it since I would only use the Insect Plague.
yeah. Finn gets it.
He's neutral, so he doesn't for the penalties from it, I think.
Next is another set of Javelins of Lightning.
He can
3
talk
javelins
to me about that. If he's
Yeah,
if
next
he
is
wants to,
another
sure.
set of Javelins of Lightning. Only Ockar has interest, so I'm gonna get those and pile those onto Ingritha.
Okay. Make sure that I
Ingritha
got
the
those
back mule.
down.
No, those are so she can throw lightning at people at a distance.
Yeah, I got those. All right. Okay, next up.
Then we have a crystal vial filled with a black cherry liquid, a potion of extra healing. Everyone but Solas wanted this, so let us roll.
Oh, well done.
We have a tie, Lankas and Finn. So
Alright.
you both have to re-roll.
I've already got one, so I didn't want the other one, sorry. That's why I didn't get it.
Finn, you get it.
All right, so Finn gets that one.
And then the final item.
Yeah, give me a second.
Pretty scroll.
Yeah, it's a
The one that was in that extra
Priest-
dimensional
God.
spell.
Guys, my last one was cursed.
It's like in Ingritha. I gave Ingritha a potion. She got cursed as well. Madness.
Yeah, this was the pre-scroll of Summon Dust Devil and Summon Air Elemental. All of our Divine Casters want this, so let's all roll.
Yeah, Summon Elemental's good. Oh, Solas, so that
It goes to Solas.
Okay.
I'm willing to trade that and the other Cleric roll to Finn if he wants to trade it for the Potion of Longevity.
Oh.
Nah.
Finn is human, so he's got a short life.
Yeah.
That was a no, Finn.
Correct.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go back through the ones we didn't claim yet. So Darrakar, you wanted that scale armor now?
You might as well take both suits, the one you've already put on your sheet and this one. That was the backup.
Well, I'm double checking to make sure.
Yeah, it's up to him.
Yeah, I mean, like, if he doesn't want it, like, if he doesn't want to deal with figuring out what to do with it and stuff like that, he can say, no, I'm just going to take one of them. Or
You there, Cozy?
whatever.
Yeah.
Do you want that bugbear scale armor that you checked off?
Yeah, I can take that.
Okay,
In case it's also good in case the male one ends up being cast.
so Darrakar can have that. And then we have the odd man out item, which is the quilted armor.
Sell that.
I originally took it if it could be resuited for Lem from the dwarves.
No.
But you already have something.
Too big for
I-
them,
I-
isn't it?
Let's
Got
mark it for selling.
So
Well,
they
actually, I've got an idea.
hold on. First of all, Darrakar is getting the halberd and the bugbear-sized
they-
mail armor, correct?
Yeah, they were marked off
Yeah.
and he took them off.
I just
Mhm.
want to make sure. Give me a second to update.
I suggest to the party that we give the quilted armor to Sunfire.
Okay. Can you use it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of. I'm not sure if he would use it though, because it's kind of like drow adjacent armor, and elves are
but
kind of
he-
weird with that.
He's
No,
Sunfire
it's
is
just
human.
Shao. He doesn't. Nothing to him.
Sun Fayun is human.
Also,
Oh,
it's
Sun Fayun. I thought we were talking about that. Oh god, I got him confused with that Elven Imperial Navy guy that we keep trying to get in contact with.
Lanelius. He's got
No,
elven
what-
mail.
I'm
Oh.
very tired, so don't bully
Oh.
me.
I've wanted to have
Mhm.
stuff for our helmsman, and he's been a bit
It-
unusual, and he
it-
couldn't use some of the stuff I wanted to give him.
Is Sun Fayun's a cleric, right?
mhm.
What kind of does he usually wear armor?
I think he usually only wears leather, but I think we tried
Yeah,
to give him
he wears
mail at
light.
one
Yeah,
point.
he likes light armor.
This is
Let me
up
double
his
check.
alley,
Let me
isn't
let
it?
me double check to
Wait.
see what he's got. Hold on, give me a second.
Because
I
I didn't
don't remember offhand.
know if he was one of those kind of clerics that are restricted to wearing no armor or not.
He currently has studded leather.
Then
It's on the same level than quilted's the same.
it's magical, so it's probably better for him.
Yeah, if he takes it.
Yeah, he'll take it. He
We'll
will
have-
ask for some slight alterations, so it'll be a little bit.
Ockar can try to help alter it. He's got armor smithing.
Yeah.
Armor.
You just need to,
Mhm.
like, number one, sew up the slots in the back and loosen up some of the other stuff.
Yeah, he'll do that to adjust for him.
Okay.
I think Darrakar also might need some help with the adjustments on the armor.
Yes.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll need a few days to do it of uninterrupted time. So next time you're traveling between locations substantially, you can do that.
It's a lengthy thing then.
I'm sorry?
It's a lengthy thing then.
Yeah, to get it to get it just right and everything like that. It's no actual
Yeah.
reforging or anything like that. It's just resizing. Loosening up here and there, tightening other parts. Maybe, like for the padded armor, needs some sewing done. You know, stuff like that. Solas, I sent you a message
Okay.
in
Ah.
Roll20.
Yeah, I notice it now.
First.
Since it was Solas who got the bag, he will honestly mention that there are some items inside there that will be identified, and we can then distribute them.
You're the only one who sees this text, so you need to describe more about what you're talking about.
Inside there is a obsidian vial filled with gold slushy liquid and a thin shaft of finger bones fused together, bound with iron and tipped with faceted citrine.
That's a wand, by the way.
Yeah, so
I
there
wonder
is a
if
wand and a
that's-
potion. So Solas would use the slate for the potion.
Okay. That is a potion of frost giant strength.
Oh, it's a warrior one.
Okay. And would the slate tell me what kind of wand that is?
You can try.
Yeah, I will try.
Okay. Since all you put on is a potion, yes, it does reveal that that is a wand of paralyzation.
Oh,
Oh, it doesn't. Can you detect magic and find out what school it is? Because Lankas
Yeah,
can
Solas
use
will
Sarah
detect
to
Lankas
find-
can use wands of paralyzation, yes.
Oh,
Lankas already has one, I think.
I already have two of them.
oh.
Two of them. Okay.
You're wielding paralyzation like it's nothing.
So in that case, Solas will give the potion to fighters to decide who will get it, and since Lankas already has two wands of paralyzation, and I think those are a mage only.
I'll double check.
I'll just let you have that.
Yeah.
Are we going to roll for those straight away, or?
The potions, all the warriors can roll in for it.
Yeah,
It's a warrior only thing.
I didn't get the first description, but I got what they were.
A carved obsidian vial filled
Just
with gold
copy
slush
and paste
liquid.
them into your document so that other people can easily get them
Sorry.
whenever they whoever gets them.
I've put a tick down for the potion of frost strength.
Yeah, wands of paralyzation are wizard only.
Right.
Okay. So in that case, since Lankas already said that he lets this for me, I get this, so I will take it.
Okay, let me get that down.
Actually, I just realized that the wand has invocation evocation as part of it, meaning the black wand with smooth wood. So I'm not sure I can use that part of it.
Certain one.
Okay, I'll give me a second and I'll. Oh no, it's not a wizard only wand.
Oh.
That means you can use
okay.
it. If it's a wizard only item that is in a school that you can't cast, then yes, you can't use it. But if it's a general use or multi-class use, then yeah, you can use it. So you can use that one.
Okay.
Give me just a second.
Darrakar, Ockar, either of you interested? And anyone else as well, actually.
Only warriors
the
can use
warriors.
potions of giant strength.
Only warriors can use them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means that Ockar would have to be using his paladin ability, so either giving up foregoing XP or would have to save it until he has full access to his warrior levels again.
Or he could give it to Ingretha.
Or he could give it to Ingretha, yes.
Darrakar, Cozy,
Yeah.
you interested or not?
What item?
Potion of frost giant strength.
Giant is
Giant
20...
strength. I'm interested in that. Yeah.
22, isn't it? Frost giant.
21.
Oh.
What is Darrakar's
19.
strength? Okay, yeah, that would give him a sizable boost.
Yeah. Put
More
your
on
tick
Braxon,
down then, if you're interested.
Okay, I will. Let me just look for that.
I just added it on the bottom.
Okay. There it is. Okay.
So, not interested, Ockar?
In what?
The potion of frost giant strength.
I'm not interested in it.
Okay, cool.
Due to the reasons I'll explain.
So, right, fair enough. So just the two of us rolling in?
Yep.
Right, good luck, Cozy.
Thank you.
Say that and he wins now.
And he does. All right, so
That's pretty
Darrakar.
solid.
Keep in mind that one of the other benefits of giant strength potions is that you can you can throw boulders.
Oh.
But you do have to find appropriately sized boulders.
Does that include catapult stones?
So one thing to keep in mind about what the definition of a boulder is it's anything over 9 inches in size. So that's actually not that big.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
No, I'm just wondering.
We're not talking 10 feet wide stones. Like catapult, some catapult stones maybe. It depends. Okay. So, and then you guys want to sell the scale armor at some point?
I think Darrakar wanted it, didn't he? He said he could take it.
Yeah, I think Darrakar took
let me know.
both bugbear armors.
He did.
Darrakar?
Yeah.
You took them both? Okay.
I did.
Sorry, I must have misheard.
That's
that was
okay.
the things that got removed and had my tick on them when I didn't know anything about them.
Yeah, that's why I looked at the history to see what it was. So.
Yeah.
All right, I've marked off the arrows on the wall. Can we delete this if you've done the same?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
What about the?
You can delete anything that I'm marked on. I already recorded it.
Yeah, if I put
Don't
it
get
on
rid
my
of mine
sheet,
yet.
I cross it off. So
Sorry,
Yeah, don't take mine off also.
No,
I mean that can be handled after
Alright,
the game
I'll
session
leave it
too.
I've done the short address. I'm removing my item, so.
Okay. So that is taken care of. All right. So, you have arrived at the asteroid belt, Gifu. You wanted to try and locate the rendezvous point, correct?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Did we want to do that time pool that we talked about last time?
Yeah, we didn't have Finn here, so we couldn't do it at the time. No, I've completely forgotten what.
What were we
Well-
going to try to do?
We were going to try to see if we could look, because I did the memory read and I got the memory of when they last met up with their contact.
On the ship.
I was hoping that we could use the time pool to get a visual of that since I couldn't hear anything.
You know it exists, so that
Yeah,
event did happen.
I know when it happened basically. And I can relay that to Finn so he could do a time pool.
Finn, are you interested?
What am I time pulling again?
I
was in the middle of typing.
So basically, Finn, last session, I had used a memory read on somebody that was in a life jammer when this group had met with a contact for their whole for their whole business dealings. So I know around when that happened. I was hoping you could do a time pool so we can get a visual of that, so we know who we're dealing with.
Was the person in question had muffled sound?
Yeah.
It was a bugbear
We'd also-
specifically, by the way.
Yeah.
We would need to take tongue spells in preparation for this as well.
Yeah, I have tongues prepared.
I could try it, but that doesn't sound very specific about trying to find a time. So
I specifically said that it would work.
Okay.
Because he had the time in memory, and he could tell you with enough closeness of when that was and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's you're open to it, Finn, with that?
Yeah, I'd do that.
Okay. Do you have a tongue spell that you want to cast, or are you going to let other people do that? And
I don't have access to tongues actually.
Oh.
So.
All right. So, who is going to be casting a tongue spell? Ockar, you indicated that you would have one.
Yeah.
Lafdul
Okay.
as well.
Lafdul. Anyone else?
Well, if Lafdul and Ockar are already, then Solas would not.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So Finn, you time pool, and you see in the pool the deck of the damselfly, and alongside it is a wasp ship, painted of dark shades and yellows. So you will definitely be able to recognize that wasp if you ever come across it. You see some large bugbear. I mean, not bugbears. Sorry, orc-like creatures, wearing fairly uniform equipment. So definitely feels like, a military unit kind of thing. And they are conversing with the final that you fought on the Damselfly, and taking some cargo and transferring it from the Damselfly to the Wasp. The conversation is mostly about scheduling the next shipment, which does match up with what you had in the notes for when the rendezvous was supposed to take place, and what it was going to be, which is what they have on the ship, what you found on the Damselfly. Anyone have any further questions about what is happening that you might get to glean some information out of it?
The creatures look like orcs.
Yes. But taller and
Can
more
you see-
robust.
Can you see a name on the side of the ship, Finn?
No.
Are we able to overhear any? Are we able to get any of the conversation?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's just discussion of the next shipment of goods that matches up with what you have found in the Damselfly cargo hold.
Okay. Yeah, none of these guys resemble in any way that one orc that escaped us back in Kryn, right?
Yes, he does. Yes, they do. I mean,
Oh.
in the vague manner of the way a human resembles another human.
Well, I meant it isn't one of those guys is that guy.
No.
Because that's what I was curious about.
I mean, you haven't seen enough of these guys to know for sure, but you don't think so.
Okay, so we at least know that it is certain that they're dealing with orcs.
But
orc-like
orcs
creatures.
that are taller and more robust than orcs you guys are typically familiar with. So was that guy back in Kryn.
Yeah.
They've been eating their vegetables.
And drinking plenty of milk. Okay, and the cargo that they get from the Finnel'ar
It matches.
supplies?
It matches up what you find in the notes of what they're delivering right now, and they're talking about the next shipment, which is what you found in the Damselfly cargo hold.
Okay, and they mention when they're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Do they mention anything about what happens if they're late or anything?
No. You would guess that either they had a predetermined agreement on what that was. It is very clear from this that this is not the first transfer of such goods.
Okay.
This is, you can tell from the way they're acting, this is, at this point, routine for them, for both sides.
Okay.
Did we have any idea how often we were doing this? They were doing this monthly or something?
Give or take monthly.
It's too vague for a time ball then.
Just for going from Tyr to the asteroid belt out to Wynn and then back again, that is assuming some time spent at the ports and stuff like that. Yeah, you're really looking at a month cycle.
Do they ever bring up any specific names?
None that mean anything to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just making notes of like names, places, people, if they can, how they're dressed.
Yeah, I mean the thing is like these guys are very familiar with each other at this point. Like that's part of the routineness.
Right.
So they're not, and they're very clearly not really interested in each other's. Like there's no like this is
business.
transactional. There's no friendship. Like, hey, how are the kids? Hey, how is your mother? You know, none of that friendly thing that you would get with people who've known each other for a while and are interested in the other's well-being. It is very, very transactional. Like there's no no greeting and hey, how have you been? It's good to see you again. It's very much just like we're here. Here is the stuff that we promised to bring you. We'll be coming back in X amount of time with, the next shipment. See you then, kind of thing. Details on the cargo and stuff like that, pointing out what's in what case and crate and things like that. Directing people moving the cargo between, all of that stuff. But there is no friendly banter, friendly conversation.
So we just got confirmation, basically.
Well, I mean, you also can see the ship, and if you ever see the ship, you will recognize it.
Yeah. Yes.
And you can see asteroids around, but that will help. Like, Braxon, are you there too? I mean, I'm going to assume everyone is there.
Yeah,
okay.
Braxon's it.
So from the information in on the charts, this will help you find the rendezvous point.
Oh, very nice.
Because you can see the asteroids around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I will give you a bonus to the roll. And the navigation check is really only going to be about how long it takes you, not whether you find it or not.
If other people have got magic spells up to understand languages, could Braxon get somebody to read what's on the chart so that he can then tie into their head or something, or get the information?
I would have had to have taken no languages to read actual languages.
I did say that you'll need to do it once to get the information to figure out what it was. You can use the charts now without continuing to cast a spell. And if you're wondering about using the ring on someone with a tongue spell, it does not give you. That only works on native languages, not magical
induced ones.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I saw that question.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. It is as good as time as any to test to see if that works. So.
Okay. Anything else that you want to ask about in what you're seeing?
Braxon will want to get an idea of if they've got standard weapons on the Wasp, or if looks like they've modified the ship.
Right. Good idea. Give me a second.
Might be fighting them.
Yeah. You don't see any additional. They do have a heavy weapon on top, which is standard for a Wasp. In this case, it is a heavy ballista, which is pretty standard.
Hey, Lankas.
Yup.
You do me a favor and see if you can draw to the best of your ability like a sketch art of that orc.
Yeah.
That would be a favor I would owe you. It's something I want to give to the Elven Imperial Navy.
I mean, there's a lot of orcs on board.
Yeah, I know, but
anyone look like a captain?
Yeah.
Yes.
I draw him.
There is one who, the one who initiates the contact, is directing his own men, that kind of thing.
Can we see if we can work out if any of the others are officers? Maybe we can't. That's fine.
Give me an intelligence check. I mean, you've been on your ship for a while. You've seen other ships.
Right. Oh, hang on. I'm dragging my character sheet around instead of letting go of it.
Okay. Yeah, you think they have 3 officers because they are doing some additional direction.
Okay.
At least that's what you
Okay.
can see. There might be more.
Yeah.
Now, given the size of a wasp, you'd guess that this is like 1 officer for every 3 to 5, 3 to 6 individuals.
Yeah. So they're going to be the people to
Commando
try and
squads.
capture.
Yeah, we can try and take them alive.
People that can spy on people with a crystal ball. I've forgotten the word.
Wizard?
Yeah, that's the point.
Scry.
Scry, yeah.
You can scry on them now that you've seen them.
We'll need a name.
Yeah, we'd need a name to scry
No,
on
you
them.
don't need a name. You don't need a
Okay.
name. If you have seen the person, that works
Well,
too.
then I will try to scry the captain.
It just
Yeah.
requires you to have a pretty solid understanding of an individual. Now, you had heard that the captain was named Grashik. So you do have a name of him.
Okay.
Grash.
So it will be a bit easier to scry the captain.
Grashak?
Grashik.
Eek. Oh.
Grash.
Nuts. I'll type it in. Hold on.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Oh, shit.
Yay, I spelt it right. I guessed right.
I've already got his name in my bloody list.
I know, because I gave it to you like last session.
Adding notes.
Question for the party. Are we going to be using the damselfly to go to the rendezvous point?
We could
Well,
do.
we already missed the time.
Yeah, we missed the time, but we might still be able to meet them.
We might be able to pull off a disguise and get up close to them and catch them by surprise, since we're trying to take them captive. Or...
Since if we are going to be doing that, then Solas would be preparing a couple of seeming spells to make people look like they were final.
Yeah.
We should definitely do that. Give it a try.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me too.
We don't. Well, I mean,
So that would mean that you'd be leaving the Battle Dolphin at one point and flying out for however long it takes you to find the rendezvous point in the Damselfly. So you might be spending a couple days there. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, we'll take the party. Maybe a few.
We could also get the Battle Dolphin to follow us, couldn't we?
Not easily.
Right.
No, we rely on Solas to send, or for them to use a tracking device on us.
Yeah.
Or once you've found it, go back to the ship and
Yeah.
Or we put one of our personal items in the doodad and use a diamond.
Or 500 gold piece gem.
Yeah, or 500 gold piece gem. Which we could get them to hang back, but they'd be able to turn up.
Yeah, I thought Grashik was a final.
No,
not a final
that is
name.
not a
It's
final
not.
name.
Yeah.
I'll put Orc with inverted commas on the Night Flyer.
So here's another possibility, right? I've got a possible other possibility, right? We can take the ship, right? We could also get on the ship, grab something from one of them and make it look like we're losing, and then retreat, and then try and use that item to follow them to their base. Does anyone think it's worth trying to do that?
I think that would just risk more of our crew and ship being damaged.
Yeah. Well, if we're using the damsel fly, we don't care so much.
Well, it needs a helm.
Well, remember
that's-
that a wasp is a good
15.
amount larger than a damselfly.
Yeah.
And the battle dolphin is a significant size increase over a wasp.
What if we and you could tell me this is crazy, we won't do it. But what if we went in with the damselfly using the disguise spells, and then we have a fight with them, and we grab something from one of them that we leave alive, and then the battle dolphin turns up, and we try to get the battle dolphin to chase them away, and then we might, that would be hard to do, yeah.
I mean, you'd have to board and then deboard.
Exactly. That will be hard to do, but if we can get one of their personal items and they flee, and we can make it so that that doesn't look too suspicious, they might go back to their base.
This
which
is
might-
why learning teleport would be so useful.
Yeah.
I mean, if we get close enough to board, we don't actually have to board. I could dimension door.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. If somebody's got something like that.
You'd also need to
How
be
big
able
a-
to dimension door back.
How? Yeah. Or
Or at the very least, prepare. Do I have air bubble? Check.
Well, the thing is
a
that if
means of surviving, basically.
he could dimension door himself and like me or one of the fighters on board. If he dimension doors me on board, I could wall of fire it and cause mass chaos.
Yeah, but we're not.
Yeah, but that
looking-
could also
I think-
destroy the ship before it gets back.
I think Braxon just wants to.
Braxon wants to track it.
Yeah,
Track
let
it back
him
to
run.
its base.
Yeah.
I figured we could just take it down and like get the charts, like we did it on this last one.
Yeah,
we
if
could,
it's
I
anything
mean-
like the last orc, they destroyed any evidence.
Yeah. If we can somehow trick these guys into thinking that they managed to narrowly escape getting captured by us, right? Or if we can fake that we're the final. Does that spell drop if we attack?
Seeming.
Yeah.
Until the spell runs out or the people are slain.
Okay.
Stays up.
But it might be
Could
obvious
you-
that you're not what you are, what you appear to be,
Yeah.
depending on.
Could
I'll start to
you-
disbelieve it.
Could you alter it slightly and make us look like we're final undead, so that we go up and we start boarding, and then they go, oh my god, they're undead, and they try to escape, but maybe somebody's got a chance to get on board and then get off board with something.
Basically, a ruse.
Yeah.
We should. All right, we should put that to vote. Should we go for like some kind of? We can work out the details.
Okay,
of
hold
race.
on a second. I just realized that there is a possible way for you guys to figure out whether this will work up front. You guys brought it up before, but kind of left it hanging as we'll do this eventually. Use the crystal ball. If it works, you'll see. Like if they are in space, then they might still be at the rendezvous point. If they're not in space, then
Yes.
they will obviously not be at the rendezvous point, and so going out there and trying to rendezvous with them isn't going to work anyway.
Good idea.
Yeah, Solas will try to scry them.
Okay, so All right. Okay, so you're going to try to scry the captain, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You are you doing this alone, or are you doing this with other people around who might not necessarily be able to see through the crystal ball, but you could communicate with them?
I will do this with other people around.
Okay.
And I will cast tongues and no language spell before I scry.
Do you even get? Well, the no language would be good. Do you get auditory through the crystal ball?
I don't remember. That's why I cast tongues. To be safe on the safe side.
Yeah, I need to check to see what their chances of noticing are. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, when you just get like an odd feeling, unless you're familiar with scrying, you won't necessarily know what it is.
No, but it is that feeling of being watched, and so it
Gives
puts you on alert.
heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go back to a town at some point.
Okay. All right. So you sit down and try to summon up the image of this Scrow captain, and indeed,
Oh, it's a scroll.
Well,
sorry,
we know out of game.
yeah, you know out of characters. I misspoke. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I apologize. This orc captain Grashik that you've heard about, and you can see that he is in the helm room of a wasp, because well, this was before you were you were a member of the party, but the party used to have a wasp, so they can all, you know, those who were with the party then can recognize that. And I think you've seen wasps since then. I think you've been on wasps since then.
Yeah.
So you can see that you are that he is in the helm room, speaking to another orc. You can see outside the porthole. You can see outside both of the portholes, and you can see a dock. So they are currently docked. It is dark. So whether this is a cave on a world or a cave in an asteroid or just an external dock on an asteroid that is in a shadow, can't tell.
So there's no sight to the sky.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
From the time pool, since we saw the rendezvous point, was there a big enough asteroid nearby that we could have noticed that it might have something like cave or a secret dock?
Definitely. Dozens.
So they still might be close by.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And there would be a reason why they would put the rendezvous point there. They're not going to go too far, are they?
Yeah.
How long they want to wait?
It could be that it's a secret dock that they basically have for waiting for the rendezvous before they head for their base.
All right, let me continue on. Wait until I finish telling you other things before interrupting me again, please.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. So yes, you can see this dock. You can see some feet on that dock, but you are looking like they're obviously on a gravity plane, so that does rule out a large planetary body. So it has to have a gravity plane. I mean, there are some large planetary bodies that have gravity planes, but it rules out most of the inner worlds, for example.
Okay.
Because you know that the helm room of a wasp is reverse gravity from the main deck, and you can see, like, you're looking kind of like up above these two figures speaking. Looking down, you can see out the portholes, and you can see the like flipped around some feet walking around on the dock outside. So it is obviously reverse gravity there. The seat itself, there is a double seat, actually, that is currently empty. One of the two seats does have straps on the armrests. So you can definitely conclude that this is a life jammer or something. Different than the coffin type that you'd seen before. And it is empty. So obviously they're not like in the immediate preparation phase of leaving. You listen to them talk, and they are actually discussing this missed rendezvous with the final ship. And they say that they will be waiting until the next scheduled rendezvous point before trying to meet again.
Okay. So they are not there waiting.
No.
Yeah.
There's some other logistics, making sure that they have enough supplies, asking if they need to get more supplies, stuff like that. But after a few minutes of watching, the one that is not Grashik, that you have not seen before, you did not see him in the time pool. He says, "Wait, I feel like we're being watched." And he starts looking around.
I think that's the cue to end the scrying.
Okay, you're gonna stop. Okay, so the crystal ball goes cloudy and then clear again as you break off the scrying.
Did we notice any other movement on the dogs except those feet?
No.
I wanna.
And it was at least 3 or 4 individuals out there. It's hard to gauge because you were really only seeing feet. And the helm room is very small on a wasp. What were you about to ask, Lafdul?
Is it possible to time pull the event now that's going to happen?
It has to be an event in the past.
Yeah, we can wait like an hour or something. But if we were to review that event from when we cut off the scrying to see whether or not they change plans,
you can try it.
That
would be pretty specific and pretty close by event in time.
Oh, I didn't think we could use time pool that way.
Yeah, no. Well, if once you know of an event that's going to happen, have seen it, so to speak.
Now, this is all happening like within a couple hours of the previous time pool, so you are looking at. Do you have more tongue spells?
I used mine, so it'll be today.
Yeah, Solas used his, and Lankas, did you have tongues?
Ockar used his.
Ockar used his. That's right. Ockar used it. I forgot.
Lankas has it, but I don't think he takes it regularly.
No, I don't take it regularly.
So you wouldn't have it right now?
Hang on, I might have it on a...
See. I did write some down. Second level? No, I didn't take it.
Okay.
I do have a potion of tongues, and I do have a scroll with time pool. In theory, we could check today. Again.
You know when we used the time pool before, and we had charts, did this base appear on the charts?
No.
Okay.
I think it's important enough to use the scroll with time pool and to use the potion of times, because this will let us know if they're going to move. If we wait a day, we've already lost them by a day. I think we might have just spooked them. That's my gut feeling. Anyone agree or disagree? Or
Well, it's your gut, and if your deity's telling you to do it, I'm not going to.
no.
And if
my
they're your
deity's not.
items,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I wanted to save the time pool for basically something related to the Elven Imperial Navy, basically. And
this
in my
is
mind,
kind
this
of
is
related.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm
alright.
personally justifying its use. So
Bunch
I
of
have
orcs that might
have
be a
the set
threat to the
items. So all right,
Elven Navy.
I will. I think Finn's 2 levels high. He'd have better chance of getting the spell off than me. I think it's 14th level. 1 sec, I'm checking.
12th. It's 12th.
Yeah, no, I was finding where it is on my sheet. Yeah, it's 12th level. Yeah, he's only got a 5% chance of failing it, so.
It's up to Finn. Finn?
Sorry, I was in the middle of doing something else
Would
with
you?
the company fund.
Would you? Well, did you hear what was said, or?
No.
All right. Would you be alright on using my scroll of that has the time pool spell on it to
Specifically because
watch-
you're higher level.
Yeah, basically. He's a single class, so I'm 9th, he's 11th. To view the event we just saw in the Scrime, not the event leading after it. And I want to use a potion of tongue star. I want to know if they've basically been spooked and now moving. So the whole disguise thing might be a moot point if they've already decided to leave. That's the premise of it, anyway.
Oh, I suppose I could do that for you.
Okay, so you two are going to do that?
Yeah, I do it with the rest of the party.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I will be... I mean, you already know which scroll it is, but...
Okay, so you drink your potion, choosing the language of these orcs, and Finn is going to cast the spell from the scroll. They are both successful, and you time pool to right at the point of... I'm getting some static from you, Big Mac.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. So you time pool basically to right before you break off contact with the crystal ball. And the one that you hadn't seen before you scryed, again indicates that he feels like he's being watched. He does specifically say it could be nothing or it could be magical. He's not sure. Grashik says, should we inform Durgath? He's not going to be back for a while. He's testing the device. And the other one says, I'm not sure it's stopped. I will need to do some research. And you, it kind of goes from there okay, let me know, and they split. So they're not sure what's happened. Definitely some heightened worry, but not like immediate. Oh God, they're after us. We got to do blah blah. You know, no, like immediate panic or immediate action. So. And they obviously have contact with someone who is a higher rank than them and who they need to get permission from. You can clearly conclude that.
Since they mentioned Durgeth, can I now try to scry him?
You can, but keep in mind that they are like already heightened alert.
Yeah, not immediately, but for example, the next day.
I just want to bring attention to the Durgeth is off testing the device kind of comment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's worrying that they have a device.
Yeah, they could very well be referring the Spirit Warriors as a device.
Well, during this time, would you guys have been just sitting in the asteroid belt, or would you have been doing with the ship? Because this is a couple hours at least of time that's passed.
Well, if the plan was either, because you said before we could leave the ship in the asteroid belt and come back for it, so
I mean, you can do anything you want, yeah.
yeah. So if we didn't know whether we were going to be going in the Finnel'ar ship or not, we would probably be waiting because we'd have to de-rig the helm from the flitter and put it on the Finnel'ar ship.
Okay, so at this point, you should probably discuss what you want to do plan-wise.
Yeah.
Considering that they are not going to be waiting there, and instead are waiting for the next scheduled rendezvous, I think it's just it's pretty much same for us to go in Battle Dolphin and try to investigate if there's any secret docks nearby.
I think I would want to have a look through the documentation we found again that you said wasn't written very well about what they passed over, and see if there was any way to work out what next scheduled rendezvous would be in terms of whether it says how far apart they met up with the other ship.
So, I mean, again, just from the amount of time it takes to get back to Tyr, assume maybe a day or two of cargo loading and resting or something like that, and then back here. You're looking at over a week, maybe closer to 2 weeks.
Right.
We could potentially
plus or minus days.
as...
Like, so, if you decide that you want to wait until the next rendezvous point and rendezvous with them, you absolutely can do that. You have enough information to do that, but you are looking at a couple weeks, kind of give or take. You know, maybe on the low end, 10 days.
Yeah.
Versus like acting, trying to find something now.
Yeah.
We could potentially. There's a part of me that thinks that we could try and potentially act like sellers of the stuff they need if we can find out where this kind of stuff is generally sold, and we've got some idea.
They're going to be suspicious of new people, so
yeah, I mean they are, but
I think really we've got two approaches. One is to pretend to be the Finnel'ar, which would work better with a Finnel'ar ship, and the other one is just go and attack them.
I mean, like the way that they are acting, the way that they are acting right now is very surreptitious.
They still need the resources. That's what I'm picking up from this.
Yeah. But if we try to meet them any other way than pretending to be the Finnel'ar, I think they're going to be highly suspicious of us. Especially if we got visible elves in the crew. Right? We would have to look like pirates. Why do we know where their rendezvous point is? They're going to be
I wasn't necessarily thinking about that approach, but yeah, that is the other approach.
Yeah.
I wanted us to get on one of the pirate bases on Lynn or the
Right.
asteroid,
Yeah.
So-
find out where this stuff is being sold, and infiltrate or take over that shop for a day, and act
Yeah.
as the merchants.
Yeah,
where
but it
they're-
seems like they were using the final as the middleman that went to Win to buy the stuff.
Right, and you've taken out both the middleman and the contact point on Tyr.
Yeah.
Like, both of those are
You know-
gone. They're not being replaced. There would have to be some other group. Like, the only way for, like, there would have to be another group supplying materials to them, which you have no evidence one way or the other. Like, they may be getting material from someone else, but you have no knowledge of who or what they might be, or where they're, where it's coming from. Or two, just coincidentally stumble across them and happen to have the stuff they want, which would be extremely, extremely improbable.
So, I have a thought.
Yeah.
Can scrying first though? Can scrying copy specific individuals?
What do you mean copy?
Like make you look like a specific individual?
You mean seeming spell?
Seeming, sorry, seeming. I said scrying.
Oh, okay.
I meant seeming.
No, it doesn't allow you to copy specific individuals. You are still basically recognizable as Lafdul would be recognizable as Lafdul, but as a final.
Okay.
Right.
Because,
to like
my
someone
thought was-
who knows Lafdul would recognize that it's Lafdul in a disguise. But someone who's never encountered Lafdul before would just see a final.
Okay,
Yeah.
Because my thought would be like if we just went through with the transaction, if we need something to track, we could literally just slip something into like the stuff, give it to them, and then fine.
And
then
you
we can
could
track them.
do that,
Track.
but you are looking at upwards of 2 weeks of waiting.
Yeah.
We do have still the dwarves that are waiting for us on Tyr.
Yeah. I don't particularly mind 2 weeks of waiting if it means we can spring the trap.
But we could also use that time to visit Tyr and potentially take the dwarves to where they want and then come back.
Can we do that and get back here though?
Do we know the exact time of the meeting or just roughly?
You can figure it out.
Yeah. If we can work that out and we've got plenty of time to spare, then I'd be happy to do that. But I would like to explore the idea of finding a way to spring a trap. I guess another way we might possibly be able to spring a trap. Would we be able to, for example,
I want to
um,
say something.
yeah, go
Hold on. Let him
Or,
finish. Let him finish real
I'll
fast.
let you finish. Sorry.
All right. Would we be able to example, if we flew around, could we deliberately find some creatures like scavers and then tow the final ship to where it's supposed to be and have scavers flying around it and leave lots of boxes on the deck so it looks like they've turned up with supplies?
that were killed.
Yeah, but have been attacked by scavers so that
You could
so
try
that the
something like
orcs would
that.
then yeah. So I'm thinking if we could do something like that, then the final would try the orcs would try to get onto the ship belonging to the final.
I mean, if we really want to, I could just create a couple shadows, like illusory scavers.
Actually,
Yeah.
Finn, can you summon scavers? Are they monsters? Don't know.
I would consider them animals in wild space.
Ooh.
But the distance to summon them might be quite
Yeah.
So yes, Finn,
is
if you wanted to cast an animal summoning spell and they were within range, it would work on them. Getting a lot of crackling from you,
Sorry.
Braxon. That's okay. You might need to mute yourself and try to fix that.
Yeah, but here's my thing. These orcs at the docks, clearly this is not the end destination of the products they were using because they mentioned device. So these the things they're getting shipment for go from a source to the final to the orcs to more orcs. And if we want to track that all the way, just giving them the supplies and tracking the supplies seems like the best way to get there.
Yeah.
The only problem right now is that suspicions have been raised, and you don't know what the leader is going to indicate. You know, they clearly
Yes.
indicated that they're going to wait for him to come back, but
And they indicated that they are not immediately doing anything, so they might be taking their sweet time.
Yep.
Mm.
I just wanted to make clear like my thoughts of like why I think giving them the items and just tracking it, because they did have a lot of weird supplies. Like they had like adamantine and like silver and stuff like that.
We would need something from them to track them.
Or
I thought
one
we
of
could
our
track-
items.
you know, if you
Can we
take
not
a
track-
piece of the cargo, you could track that. You could track the rest of the cargo.
So it's not considered to be our cargo yet.
If you gave it to them, then it would still that's close enough temporarily to work for the tracking.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I'm quite happy to do that.
If Lafdul were to pick a guy's pocket just for a copper piece and then immediately put it into the device, that's going to work. The problem comes more for when you start separating temporally the events. But you are looking at weeks of time when they might do some things. One guy indicated research, so...
We could also contact the elves, and by that I mean we'll have a couple of weeks for them to potentially meet up or have a suggestion. Because I think we sort of have a plan of what we need to do. I think this would be a good midpoint for using one of the.
Yeah, I mean, knowing
Yeah.
again, okay, I should clarify this. Part of the reason the device thing has struck me is because we know that the Autonome was built by my grandpa. He was taken. I assume he was taken, and they're building a device. So
What's
I
your
think
grandpa's name?
I mean, you could try to scry your grandpa.
Zekel. I tried that. It came up empty.
Solas hasn't tried it. Solas could try it.
I was thinking about using Commune.
Real fast, you've got a real low chance of doing it compared to him.
True.
One I wanted to ask about if the item could be disenchanted, that fiend helmet, so we could end up destroying that. But also secondarily, I could ask about if Zeko is I'm trying to think of the word. Part of Ergash's gang. Well, I don't know how you want to say it.
Well,
companion, traitor, prisoner, or something. I don't know. Patriot, cohort.
I mean, based on the Autonome testimony, he would be prisoner.
I could ask, like,
prisoner or reluctant help.
I could ask if Zeko?
Yeah.
Is Zeko working with Ergath, or that would at least, whether or not he's doing it willingly would be regardless. But we would have an idea if they're related. And I don't know where I want to go with this now.
It's not a big. Don't get hung up on wording too much. You guys get hung up on wording a
it's
lot.
not the wording. It's what I'm. What is my goal? I want to know if his father's related to this whole thing. I'm starting to. Yeah, his grandfather. What happened to your father? If this is your grandfather.
Oh, he's still on Kryn.
All right, that's good. Because it might be easier to track down
Zakhan rather than
Yorks.
And remember, just because you failed to scry one day doesn't mean that you will fail the next day. Now, I am going to start apply penalties for trying multiple times, but you tried a few days ago. I don't remember exactly when it was in the trip, but time has definitely passed since the last time you tried scrying your grandfather.
Yeah, it was after the Autognome head. I'm like, okay, well, let's try this.
Yeah.
It was a bit into it because that took me a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was before final combat.
I mean, you can contact the elves and see what their advice is.
And give elves what we know so far.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad idea. We do have 2 of those stones.
There's the midpoint.
I suppose that is a reason. Possibly.
And we've potentially got 2 weeks if they want to try and scoot. I think they were on the outsides of sphere though. It would take too long for them to get.
And these communication stones do allow 2-way communication of greater depth than the sending spell, so you can have an actual conversation.
Well, if we're going to do it, let's have a. If we're going to do it, let's have a think about everything we're going to tell them.
Did we get any idea of how long these things last?
It's not long. It's not. You can't have hours-long conversations, but yeah, you could definitely communicate for a few minutes.
All right, so probably a turn or less.
Yeah.
So basically, tell what we've discovered through our encounters with the final and our scrying.
Is it just talking, or can they see stuff?
They can't see anything. It's just talking.
It's auditory.
Okay. Yeah. Right. I guess we could rehearse what we're going to say. So I think what we're going to say is, on Tyr, we found some final with a spell jamming ship.
I mean, if you want to summarize what you've discovered, that's fine. I don't need to go into depth about it. If you just want to say we want to quickly summarize,
a recent exploit.
Yeah.
Specifically, more along, the bigger issue would be more along the lines of are the things that you're keeping out or what, kind of thing.
I don't think we need to keep anything out.
No.
Only thing we would be keeping out would be the Dwarven train.
I don't think the Dwarven train's relevant. I think everything from the final onwards, because the final have a spell jamming ship and are working for orcs, and we've located the orc base. So I think that's the aspect that will be more relevant.
We haven't located it per se.
All right, we're trying to locate it, and it's in this general
We have
area.
a lead on the orc base.
Yeah.
And we would tell what the lead is.
Specifically saying that of a rendezvous point in the asteroid belt. You suspect a base would be nearby, because that's kind of what you're indicating. I mean, it sounds like you believe. And then kind of get their advice on what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good to
and
me.
We would mention that we got the final ship with the cargo.
Yeah, we were thinking about setting up a ruse for them to claim the cargo undefended.
Do you want to mention that you scryed them and they
Yeah.
noticed?
Yeah, they might be tipped off
Yeah.
if we keep scrying.
Yeah, we can do.
Okay.
If we're going
Moment.
to mention the ship and we got the ruse, we'd say that we've got a magical device that can track stuff.
Now I got to look through my notes for the elf's name because I don't remember it. Give me a second.
Well, we are close to the break time.
That's true. That is true. All right. Okay, so just a quick summary of specifically the final stuff, their spelljamming ship, that you hunted the ship down, details on what they're trading, and these orcs that you scryed, and that they noticed it in the rendezvous point.
And they most likely have captured that Tinker Gnome and are experimenting with some kind of machine.
Okay.
I think I have the notes. For once, I actually wrote notes. That's in Tirspace.
Yeah, I'll double check. I think I got to the stuff. I just need to double check. I want to see if that's the correct spelling. Anyway, yeah, we are a few minutes away from the break, but I do also need to think about what the elves will tell you anyway. So we'll go ahead and take our break now. It's a good time to stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, and we will be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. See you shortly.
See you soon.
Yep.
See you on the other side.